What it do, homies? We back here with some more Tank Fish. This time we checking out Roblox Fruits King Legacy in a nutshell. Now this says version 3, so I'm not sure if there's a part 2 or a part 1 to this. Oh, there is. Well, you guys let me know if I should go back and watch those two. Anyways, let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up.
Fish and welcome to King Legacy, a watered down version of Blox Fruits that Blox Fruits player play when they run out of contents on Blox Fruits, so they can play Blox Fruits twice. It's like Canada compared to the US, pretty much the same, but without the guns. Hey, can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it up a bit so it doesn't look obvious you copied. Bro, you can't just playing this.
There's a whole lot of games that are like this, very specifically mobile games. 100%. It's just a skin change all the way down to the mechanics, the gameplay, exactly the same. Maybe watered down graphics.
Bro, you can't just playing this game felt like a fever dream. It was like playing Blox Fruits from another parallel universe.
Deja vu.
You might be asking, Tank, why are you making a video on King Legacy if it's the same as Blox Fruits? Well, I do like money. Like the beginning of every dumpster fire anime, you get hit by a truck while crossing the street. When you wake up, you realize you were isekai'd into
CJ the Champ told me how much of a menace Truck-kun is. I didn't realize how much of a menace Truck-kun was before I saw that video. Strikes in almost any anime genre you could think of. Probably even shoujo. This probably was shoujo. I'm not even sure. I bet you it happens in shoujo. Wasn't supposed to happen, but Truck-kun gonna find a way.
Hit by a truck while crossing the street. When you wake up, you realize you were isekai'd into a Roblox One Piece game. Your worst nightmare. The maps are big, but empty and soulless, just like any other Roblox RPG games. And the NPCs, they're kinda weird. At first, you're in denial. There's no way I'm a Lego man, it must be a nightmare. Then anger. Why the f am I in King Legacy instead of Blox Fruits? I'm max level in Blox Fruits, not this sh. Do I have to grind up all over again? Followed by bargaining. I mean, how bad can it be? It's still the second most popular One Piece game on Roblox. Ensued by depression.
I want mommy, I want milk, I want to be held, I want to be comforted.
Same.
And finally, acceptance. Day after day, you massacred innocent people for money and XP, looted their community, and moved on to the next island as if nothing happened. Along your journey, you met like-minded people and created your crew with the bypass decals, until one day, under the Verdun moon, you have woken your deepest potential and reached the end of your arcade adventure. You stopped and started to think, why did I do all of this? Was all the massacre necessary? Am I the bad guy? What is the King Legacy? Is it even real? After some intense thinking, you could not answer any of these questions.
Yo, Tankfish's script is crazy. I mean, man over here got me in some deep philosophical thought about a game I ain't never played before. And I'm over here trying to tie it to real life. Like, what else can I apply this to?
The only thing you know is that King Legacy is the same f***ing game as Blox Fruits! Devil fruits in this game are so abundant that people throw them away and leave them on the street to rot after taking a bite and realizing it tastes like shit. But have you ever wondered, where do these strange fruits come from? Aliens? Magic? Lost technology? Nay, it's the CIA. That's why they're everywhere. The fruits makes you schizophrenic, and everyone you're fighting are just paid actors. Unable to swim? That's not true. It was the government who gaslighted you into believing that you cannot swim. Why don't you hop in some water and try it out? What's that? You never ate a devil fruit? Are you 100% certain that no CIA agent never ever snuck into your bedroom at night and force-fed you the "listen to the authority, listen to the authority"? Know me? That's right, y'all are sheeps that are
listen to the authority, know me? The fruit. Bro, and his use of memes, I know this came out a while ago. Was it like a year ago? Oh, no, it came out this year, but goodness, man. It's a wonderful. I love these memes.
Being deceived by the Illuminati. As usual, Logia fruits are elemental, and their users are immune from lower level plebs. Zoan lets its user turn into furries, and Paramecia is just everything else. To obtain them, you can either gamble, buy from your local California man, or scavenge. You can gamble 5 times every 6 hours and 7 times if you have Roblox Premium. If you want to roll more and keep the dopamine coming, you have to pay for gems. There are currently 39 fruits in the game with 1% chance of getting a legendary fruit. Since this ain't Genshin, there's no pity. So even if you roll 1,000 times, the chance of getting a legendary is still 1%. So have fun experiencing the sunken cost fallacy firsthand. However, still 1%. So have fun experiencing the
phenomenon where a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy of course of action because they have invested heavily into it. This is what, even when it's clear that abandonment will be, this is what happened to me with Summoner's War. Like back in 2017, oh man, I didn't have any kids, and I sunk a whole lot of money into that account. I think I lost the account. I think I lost the account when I was switching phones or something like that. I had to just let it go, but I know that feeling.
The sunken cost fallacy firsthand. However,
I didn't have kids and I was just working. It was just me and my wife. So I didn't necessarily have any type of financial responsibilities. I did, but I had a spendable income, and that's where it was going.
1%. So have fun experiencing the sunken cost fallacy firsthand. However, lucky for you, you're watching a tankfish video. There's a way around from being exploited by the devs and being hooked up on this gambling addiction where you keep coming back for more dopamine every 6 hours. You can create an alt account and use codes for money and XP boost to speed run to level 100 in 15 minutes. Then you can use the gems you got from the codes to buy 60 rolls and have 5 extra rolls every 6 hours. Once you got the fruits you want, simply transfer it back to your main by trading. Since I told you such a wild secret, like the video and comment E. I'm begging you. I'm starving. Lesson of the day. Do not roleplay as a 16th century pirate trying to find sources of vitamin C. Do this instead. Work smart, not hard. Or you could just beg. It works surprisingly well. Why else you think there's so many homeless people? If you're not into grinding or gacha, you can always buy fruits directly from the black market run by fruit dealers' cousin's cousin. It's called a black market, but nothing in there is black, and it's right out in the open where anyone can find it. Not every fruit will be in stock all the time, unless you have Bobucks, because nothing cannot be solved with Bobucks. The capitalist pig will find a way to provide if given enough compensation. Also, of course, just like Blox fruits, once you have bought it with Bobucks, you can switch it back anytime. One of the perks of being rich. Some fruits can be awakened. It's the equivalent of going from a 5% bite and blast.
He just showed Johnny Silverhand as awakened, because he came out of the engram, so technically he was awakened. Yo, are y'all catching these? Are y'all catching all of these meme usage? It's brilliant, honestly.
Being rich. Some fruits can be awakened. It's the equivalent of going from a 5% bite and blast to a 7% bite and blast. To awaken your deep walking. To awaken, you'll need to have a specific accessory, a physical fruit, and defeat the awakening boss. Then, you'll need to pay gems to awaken each individual ability. This way, the devs can maximize suffering and in turn, profit. Stockholm Syndrome is actually not that bad, you know. Fruits in your inventory disappear after death or logging out because you can't have shit in Detroit. So you better store them somewhere out of reach. The best fruit? There is no best fruit, because the best fruit depends on what kind of broken ass combo you find online. Also, no matter what I say, people are gonna get pissed. Oh, Magnus is better than Gravity and Dragon is bad for people. You're fucking stupid. No is the best. I use what I get. On top.
I guess you could say that, right, to people who don't try to like scam or not scam, scrub or do any type of exploits, and they just become powerful just based off playing the game normally. That is pretty giga chat of them.
On top of using vitamin C magic to fight your enemies, you can also use your body. These are the current fighting styles. There's the guy who skips legs days, there's the guy who doesn't skip legs days, and there's the guy who only does legs days. There's also the guy who always bring a gallon of prime to the gym, and there's the guy fighting his demons.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh.
Why do we need this? Why? Is there a snake in a mechanical tube that has legs, and they went so far as to cut out the legs too for him? Why is this a thing? What are we solving here? How much money went to? Tell me this is like a student project or something that got funded by their parents, because
fighting his demons.
Who wants that? Who wants that?
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me.
Warhammer.
Except Fishman Karate, all of them can be upgraded to V2 by completing a quest and paying a shitload of money. It's kind of like the American education system, where you do crappy extracurricular activities, aka the quests to get in a good school. But then you still have to pay your entire life saving twice and be morbidly in debt. But hey, unlike in real life where you just get a piece of paper, at least your moves become edgier and deal more damage. Got iron deficiency? Get a sword. Lick it whenever you feel dizzy. You can also use it to transform people into your desired shape.
Dead.
Every sword gets...
That was clean. Iron deficiency. Lick your sword when you're feeling dizzy. You know, that's a bar. Honestly, I wouldn't be... That's a bar.
Two special abilities.
That's a
because
bar.
The Blockstrid also has two. Just like Valve, the devs think that 1 is too little, while 3 is too many. Since your broke ass ain't a blacksmith, the only way to get a sword is to borrow them from people, dead people. You can upgrade your swords at the blacksmith. There's the normal upgrade that increases its damage, and enchantment that makes it radioactive and give people skin cancer or some shit. To enchant, you'll need to craft the Infinity Stones. Farming for the needed materials will result in severe headache, carpal tunnel, back pain, and possibly death. That's why Thanos didn't craft them, he just stole them. Guns are banned in King
Good
Legacy
logic.
by the government to reduce the homicide rate, but clearly that didn't fucking work out.
Guns don't kill people, I kill people.
And this is why there are only
What is that from? If it's a long video, I 100% would do a reaction to it because that looked hilarious.
4 stats in this game. But hey, at least I don't have to worry about angry gun mains telling me in the comments that guns are not complete.
Cool, what it is.
Shut the f up. Getting tired? What's that? I don't even sleep. There's no energy in this game. You will never get tired of dashing and jumping around all day long, meaning there's also no reason to spec in melee for energy. As always, it is highly recommended to max out your defense stat if you want to have fun and maximize damage, because if you're dead, you can't do damage. If you got no defense, you will literally die the moment
Solid
your
logic.
ass cheeks get grazed. After that, you can max out 2 other stats of your choice and have some points left for the remaining one. If you made a noobsy and your stat point distribution is all f***ed up, you gotta pay gems or bullbucks to change them. I wonder where they got the idea from. Grinding is just like any other Roblox RPGs. You kill people, and pain. Committing mass genocide will not result in people getting angry at you. I mean, there's nothing to be angry at. It was just a prank, bro. It's not manslaughter, it's putting people to sleep. Permanently. Like an elderly white woman in the southern states. The NPCs just stand there, staring blankly, until you get into their personal space. Then they get into Karen mode and will use anything at their disposal to...
Hey, wait. Hold on now. Elderly white women. Now, it all depends what's their domain, bro. Right? Because the elderly white woman will come out and she'll be like Trafalgar law, to be like law, and then cast room. And the personal space is the entire neighborhood. So they just be out there on their lawn acting like sentries, just detecting key that walks into their area of influence. They know you coming 12 blocks away, already staring at you.
On the live view. Other than the level grind, you need to grind for belly, gems, battle pass, and more. But I'm someone who works smart, not hard. My favorite method of grinding is child labor. I played the game for like 5 hours, then realized that this is just f***ing block fruits. I ain't playing that game twice. I'm a masochist, but even I draw.
Oh, wait a minute. You know, I always thought some of these memes or those sound bits came from kids on video games, but was that from like some type of actual education video? Oh, I'm learning here. I need to.
This is just f***ing block
I'm pretty sure I can just Google it here on YouTube.
fruits. I ain't playing that game twice. I'm a masochist, but even I draw the line somewhere. So I recruited.
So fun fact about that video. Not fun fact. Him hitting this computer off the desk. Apparently, that's the first recorded video of true rage that either was uploaded to YouTube or recorded in general. I'm gonna say uploaded to YouTube.
and hired some unfinished human sub-adults from my basement to play for me for 800 Robux. But hey, you said, that's $8, actually more than the minimum hourly wage. Who said it was an hourly wage? While the kids were wasting their time away, putting their tiny hands to work and somehow having fun and being entertained. I touched grass, read a book, went to the gym, spent time with my parents, gotten a PhD. Still no bitches though.
Was that your strong hand?
According to Darwin's theory of evolution,
know.
species change over time to adapt to their environment. Creatures in this world are constantly under threat of extermination and have evolved to survive in this harsh environment. Recently, however, the CIA has found a way to suppress those
world
genes and
government.
force you to pay to unlock them. First, your hands and legs can become black.
Bro, it's like a thigh high.
It allows you to partially say the N-word and bypass Logia users' passive to touch them non-consensually.
Hockey.
The black stuff also transfers to your sword, making it deal more damage by making them believe they're bigger and girthier. It can be upgraded to V2, and now it
Was that
glows
hockey
in the
coding?
dark. Oh,
Coding?
amazing. Why did it cost me 35 million just to install some LED strips? I want a refund. Second, you can jump mid-air by believing that you can get much higher. This can only be used 8 times before needing to touch some ground, or else you'll lose touch with reality and be lost forever in the shadow realm or some shit. I don't fucking know, man. Third,
I like his use of the cyberpunk touch with reality, right? All those cybernetic enhancements and everything going past what in reality he could actually go through. It's a sad ending. You guys should definitely check it out. What was it, Edge Runners? It's pretty good, and it'll get you to play the game.
you can
Maybe.
avoid all incoming attacks by activating ESP
Weave.
and auto dodge script. By upgrading to V2, it allows the script to run longer without crashing, and you'll be able to see people's name, level, toolbar, their gender, and IP address. Next,
Check
you have
helicopter,
the
their gender.
Kingu Crimson that lets you teleport a short distance. Finally, by paying Robux, you can stun people who are lower level than you because money. You have money and they don't. That's why you stun them. You'd be stunned
Pay to
too if
win.
Elon Musk punched you in the face or something. I don't fucking know, man.
Probably.
In King Legacy, you can collect materials by skinning your enemies and running their pockets. The materials can be used to upgrade swords, fighting styles, and Dein Reinen. But of course, in reality, these things are not real. They're fake. Wake up. Take your schedule pill. It's the CIA's ploy that keep you playing. You also have the accessories that boost stats and let you cosplay as your murder victims. You might think my glasses are ugly, borderline sexual harassment, but it gives me a whooping 20% fruit damage.
Yeah,
You can
go
have fun
flamingo.
looking good and getting stumped. I'm gonna go chase women in alleyways during the night. Finally, there are the game passes. You know, the usual, the same fucking shit. Where you're basically paying so you don't have to play the game. What has society become?
Exactly that.
Therefore racist. But since my first Bloxroots video got taken down for violating YouTube guidelines by ranking One Piece races in a Lego game,
Really got taken
video
down?
got taken down for violating YouTube guidelines by ranking One Piece races in a Lego game. True story, by the way.
It got taken down by ranking fictional races, and then the YouTube decided that was hate speech for races that didn't exist. And what's the appeal? The manual review on that. What's the appeal on that? That's crazy.
I have learned my lesson, and I'm now a impartial person. I do not see race, and I believe that every person is wonderful, regardless of their background. But I'm a fishman, so the fishmen are superior. Combat is simple. Just like in real life, if you hit the guy enough times, he's not gonna wake up no more. It's a contest of who can smash their keyboard faster. The faster your fingers
The
go,
monkey
the
winning.
more likely the enemy's HP will reach 0 before yours. Just like Bloxfruits, combat is based on combos. You can copy the popular kits online or make your own. Refine it until it's unbeatable, or you can just blame it on the lag. In PvE, just spam ranged attacks and make sure you don't get touched. In PvP, you should act like Jimmy's dad. Run towards them, unleash your load, run away, then come back when you're ready for another round. If you're bad at the game and keep getting stomped, just ally everyone
Unleash
in
your
the server.
load.
Be the motherfucker who has no enemies. You get bounties for killing people. It does absolutely nothing other than showing how much time you have wasted and flexing on your friends, who by the way are totally not impressed because you're playing the wrong One Piece game. In the end game, there is not much you can do other than waiting for the next update since you already own every fruits and every sorts. You can go ruin some kid's day. Go back to Bloxfruits. Or play Grand Peace Online, which is actually not a Bloxfruits reskin. If you like King Legacy and I offended you in this video, I apologize. For absolutely nothing. Did you try to differentiate yourself
Conor
from the
McGregor.
Bloxfruit normies? And what did you get in the end? Nothing. Only regrets. Which, to be fair, is not so different from the Bloxfruits endgame experience. Overall, I rate this game a Bloxfruits out of a Bloxfruits. Subscribe, like, and comment E. Don't forget to click on the bell icon, or I will force you to eat the listen to the authority. Listen to the authority.
No,
fruit.
me. Or fruit. That works too. But I love these tank fish videos, man. I don't think I'll ever have enough time to invest into Roblox, but at least I can live vicariously through him. So, anyways, that's the end of this video. You guys let me know what y'all thought about it down in the comments. Dave's out.